depending on what seed we have, the plant or the tree, what sprout. So water is the hearing process and land is fertile by humility and respect. These are the aspects. So if only 1 and 2 are there, the seed is there, watering process, and there is no fertility due to what is this? Only 1 and 3, seed is there and land is there. That is bhakti, seed is there, proper Shuddha bhakti, and fertile humility and respect is there, but there is no watering process. Then mode of goodness, no growth. Do not water the plant kids, no growth. Because hearing is important aspect, Shravana. And only 2 and 3, watering and land is there, but no proper seed is there. Then semblance of faith. Semblance of faith but not pure faith. Means no result. Means the seed itself is not Shuddha Bhakti. There is some other God. So we have Karma Mishra or Jnana Mishra faith. Because it's not coming through proper channel on, he was corrected. Another example comes, which is more members. He is always chanting the name of Ram, Ram, Ram. Context here, that is not the context. Ram Bhakti or Krishna Bhakti, both are Shuddha Bhakti. What is the context of Ram Bhakti and Krishna Bhakti? Ram Bhakti is not Shuddha Bhakti. So then, the context is they don't have Shuddha Bhakti. I am saying that. Okay. Which first time? Who meets him? Ramdas Vishwas goes with whom? No, not South India. He actually, I think Raghunath Bhatt Goswami or someone, Raghunath Bhatt Goswami, that he meets and he is constantly chanting the name Ram. So him travels to Jagannath. But as soon as Chaitanya, they reach Jagannath Puri, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu neglects him. He doesn't behave as if he is there. And so he's feeling very great devotee, he is not even. So then Mahaprabhu tells that he is chanting Ram, 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 but within his heart, he wants to become one with Lord Ram. So he is having hearing or humility. He actually tells that I will carry the luggage of. So he does a lot of service also, humility also. He has a lot of chanting, taste in chanting, hearing also. But Mahaprabhu rejects him, saying that he is actually not having the desire to serve, become a servant of Lord. He wants to become Lord. So his example is there. Ramdas Vishwas. So Canto 6, Canto 7, instigated by Indra, Vishnu killed sons of Diti. That was the theme. So therefore, Parikshit, as if not tolerating Lord's partiality, but actually understanding that truth, desired to relish the nectar of conclusions from Shukdev Goswami. What is the first chapter of 7th canto? एक वर्ड तो उसको बता दो क्या वर्ड आता है. What is the theme of that chapter? Impartiality or apparent partiality or impartiality. So if you remember that word partiality, then the first chapter is you can get some understanding. So what are anyone remembers what is the thing in first chapter? Any words or any lesson or what happens? Vishnu Maharaj asking, what is the question? the question. So then Shukdev Goswami answered to that question, gives philosophical answer, and then he gives the example of Shishupal story incident. So what is the, which is any famous verse in this chapter? Okay. So what is the theme there? That verse?
And if one can observe Krishna anyway, despite types of process of action, then the result is same.
Because we have see difference how we suspect living means unactivity.
So this who is telling to, this verse who is telling to? Narad Muni is telling to Yudhishthira Maharaj. And then what does Narad Muni tell after that verse? Their absorption is. So he is saying even their absorption is higher than me. They are more absorbed in Vairana, in the mood of eternity, they are more absorbed. So that if you can remember these 2-3 aspects in this chapter. First chapter is talking about partiality, and then post that the incidence of Shishupal, which is he quotes the incident with Narad Muni. So actually the question was why Lord is partial, but then Shukdev Goswami quotes another instance where in the assembly of this Rajviya Yajna happening, so then Yudhishthira Maharaj is asking Narad Muni that how come Shishupal got liberated. So it's like actually a different case in partiality.
That's how Krishna is partial to the Bhattas. But here Yudhishthira Maharaj asks how Krishna is partial to devils.
Well, despite they having such enmity, doing all wrong, still he got such high position or high liberation. That is in that mood inverse. But the themes which come out are how it's more important that you get absorbed in Krishna. So then there are various examples again. So if you can remember just this aspect in first chapter, then it's like the main theme. Details are there, but at least this much we can remember. Is that okay? First chapter. You can quickly see the points also, but so Parishit inquiring on Lord Spirit partiality, Sama. So why he took side of Indra and killed demons as impartial? So Lord is Nishriyata. So Narayana Gunan Prati Samshay. We have some doubt on Lord's Narayana Gunan. So this is a wonderful question related to Bhagavan, Bhakta and Bhakti. Yate Param Punyam Naradati. So Lord is Nirguna, Aja, Avyakta, Prakriti, yet appears human. So how these gunas belong to this Prakriti and it cannot influence God. So then he is talking about how when Sattva, Rajas, Tamas, they are in constant flux. So when Sattva rises, then who are in prominence? When Rajas rises, who are in prominence? When Tamas rises, who are in prominence? So Lord is present everywhere, and those who are intelligence, they see how he is favoring them according to the moksha. So creation maintenance is happening through modes. So then Yudhishthira requires Narada and Yathraj to be sacrificed. It's quoting that instance. So he saw that Shishupal's body merged in Lord's. So how can he, who is envious, attain what they used to do? So then example of Vena is given. He was sent to hell for blasphemy. So why not Shishupal? So details about Shishupal and Kanta are mentioned. One person was, one devotee was asking, Arey, we hear so much about Hiranyakashipu, Hiranyaksha, Ravan, Kuntan and Shishupal also. Kanta we don't hear anything. And then why so much partiality? Vijay, coming again as we will hear about Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Leela, Jaya and Madhai also, but that time we can बताया ही नहीं. Verses are there. So then, in answer to that, please help me. My intelligence is disturbed. So dualities do not affect the Lord. That is bodily conception of great enemies, criticism, praise, so when we say if Lord is beyond Guna's deeds, so there is no harm in criticizing Lord, he is not affected. If someone is in the modes, within the material realm, then only he will be affected. No? So we can blaspheme the Lord, no problem. Answer is criticizer will generate bad karma. It will not affect Lord, but we will be at that point. This verse, Tasma Vera Bandina, Yavena Moinava, Sneha Kama, Vaidya, Ratanchani Dikshate, the enmity or by lust. What Bunja? Bunja means to concentrate. Somehow it is not effective. So that is one of the theme verses of very important. This verse and the next verse also is quite a lot discussed by our acharyas. We want to sound symbols. So criticism about favorable and unfavorable. Gopis also criticize that is transformed prema. But then unfavorable rises from absorption, right? Example Shishupal. Bad karma is destroyed by absorption. Doesn't arise from absorption. Like Vena. Example. So Vera, continuous enmity that leads to absorption. So Shishupal example is there. Nirvedena without enmity, which is bhakti. So Vrajvasi, etc. Bhena, lust with fear of transgressing moral codes. So they are fearful. The gopis or Bhainava, lust without fear, which is Rukmani, etc. Some acharyas are doing. So Vera, Nirvedena. So like these are the examples given. Lust with fear, Bhainava, lust without fear. So these two examples are given by acharyas. No need to imitate Shishupal and Hiranyakashipu. Karmana, Manasa, Vacha, Tanaham, Nishta, Purva. So these so many shlokas are mentioned, which is to help us understand that it's not that is being propagated. More is absorption through positive means. So this verse we saw in Narad is humility. He's saying enmity gives more absorption than bhakti. So he feels himself deficient in absorption. So that's the nature of a devotee. He feels my absorption is to the mark. So he is given credit to those who are in out in Krishna with enmity. Yes.
Yeah, we should do a plan also. Why Narayana is saying that in enemy absorption is wrong, inimical absorption on God is better than bhakti. He writes that because in inimical way one can absorb on the Lord quicker than bhakti, not more absorb. You can be more absorbed than bhakti. And then he writes, I personally have discerned this, so no one should doubt. Bhakti is always, in bhakti always the devotee become more absorbed. But in inimical way, one can absorb quicker.
Quicker.
With inimical way, then this absorption become like very quickly.
Yeah, but the quantity is less. Quicker but less quantity. There it is maybe
more absorbed.
quicker because he's not doing much sadhana and etc.
In this regard, it is like
More absorption than bhakti means not in quantity but or quality. It's more about the time span. Yes, ma'am. So we also see Kaviraj Goswami's humility, Prabhupada writes. Srimati Radharani's humility. On that is discussed. Sleep separately. Sky all pervading, never mixes with anything. So therefore, body that responds to you in front of you, you never saw the person responding. You will be interacting with this person. You thought he is this body, but he is distinct from the body. So that aspect was mentioned. So all these different aspects, then the story of two Pulinga birds appears like that. The female bird is captured and the male bird's lamentation is mentioned. What has happened to the children? Merciless. I cannot live now. Life is my half body. Living birds are helpless. So the hunter from behind he shoots. So if you remain for thousands of years also, still you will not get back your service. In the process you will only lose your life. That is the theme of this second chapter. Third chapter, what happens?
Austerity,
Austerity.
Brahma death.
Who is doing austerity? So if we think and hear about Hiranyakashipu's austerity, we will get inferiority complex. What kind of tapasya he can do and what kind of tapasya we are able to do. So one will think, same thing, asuras can be more steadfast in their austerity.
you also describing the next part. Woman proclaiming the Lord with his own mouth. She was immediately on his born and so absorbed in meditation. And Indra is the synchronous advantage to us. He was a great service. So what can I do? I cannot serve like Indra. I cannot meditate like Shiva. I cannot glorify you like Brahma. And yet I was telling Lord, except Indra, Vaikuntha.
Any kind of tapasya will come from love. So pragada pranidaya svabhavacha, nija dukha vidhanadina parecha. So if we are not able to, if we are counting our dukha and vigna in life, that means we don't have prem. Pragad prem is not there.
We are counting dukha.
If we are counting in our life, if we are counting, मेरे जीवन में ये दुख है, I have this misery, this problem, so many obstacles, that is a sign that I still have not developed love for Krishna. Because if one has love for Krishna, then he even doesn't understand or get a feeling that I have any dukkha. मुझे दुख विघ्न न करे विचार. Vichar also doesn't happen. Yeah, I have some dukha. That is the nature of. So, because for material, so one can understand that for some material goal, Hiranyakashipu had a very material goal when he became immortal, to become the king of all the planetary systems, etc., etc. So for that goal, people are so determined. In this world also we see people who want to get some material goal, they are very determined in life. So how much determined we should be to get Krishna, prem, which is beyond any material lakshya, but still we get not so much determined. Determination will come when we understand what we are going to achieve. People, because they have that, oh, I will achieve crores of rupees, or I will achieve this position, that position, president, prime minister, this, that, they are willing to go through all kinds of pains, struggles, austerities, heartbreaks. If we understand what goal we are going to achieve, then things of this world will appear very, very inconsequential, whatever one goes through. So that is something we can see here. Hiranyakashipu's plan to become immortal. So it's more to do with Hiranyakashipu's austerities. And then, any particular theme in this chapter? Anything you remember? This was your nothing.
When I was telling you that since you are a devota, you cannot become immortal. So while giving the Buddhist secret, he actually this power especially told that you cannot get immortal. Except that you can ask. Also, he was actually no mark of the others that he's going to make some rules which I will remember. Still, he was praising for the slaves and for the
Very good. Anything else? So when he comes, gives an indication you cannot be immortal.
Hiranyakashipu tactfully ask some bones so that they become immortal.
Yeah. People are very clever. People think they are very clever in this world. I can bypass. Guru बना सकता हूँ. Guru. Guru बना सकता हूँ. Because they are very expert in making fool of others. What is in that?
Temporary solution can doing solution is material work. So between danger can come, but you have to be patient and finally you will see the real solution. And then very good go to Brahma. And they face more problem because he got even having earning. So like that. Then finally the realization will be
Guy, generally that's how it is. So this solution is so this solution is more problematic than the problem. Medicine and
your internal life is very small. So you are thinking as soul is eternal and time is also eternal. Just thinking like we enjoy, even not enjoy, only for 5 years. And in these 5 years, we
Pandavas, they some time, and then they like that they also can do. Ultimately, for a devotee, suffering is not suffering. It is in love. It is just as Putimara saying, that mood is there. Because you are in with us, so it is enjoyable. And for non-devotee or for those who are materialist, the so-called enjoyment is also suffering. So that is something. And theoretically we understand. And we can theoretically.
Getting travel to India, all the workers, but getting good
More time with our equals. Because with seniors, we are very submissive, humble, and with our juniors also, we try to be able to show they will tell us so it's easy to be very submissive and honor our character, honor our character, also what is really within chapter we do so this desire, austerity, effect, such a profound effect. Even if you think about it, Dhruva Maharaj, when he was doing austerities, also was having an effect in the whole cosmos or whole, and here he is also doing. But that austerity is playing, glorified, but not Hiranyakashipu. So that is also what is the effect. What is the effect on the person also? Not just what is going on is important, what is the effect is also important. So Guru Maharaj austerity, it will change your heart.
in that particular pastor, there was owing to Lord Vishnu, but there was owing to Lord Brahma. So in that case, Lord Vishnu and there was began Brahma.
Their direct connection is there, not because he is actually meditating on the Lord, and actually the effect was because he was going down the effects of his austerities. Lord Brahma, please help stop this. He is trying to take your post. Still he asks all these clever benedictions, I should not die like this, not like that, not like this. How smart is the person?
I have seen one similarity when Devarshi where Devarshi was praying with Darshan Mekama, Devarshi Gaurukama. Within the administrative, within my same verse is also being known by Novak. He was a commander with the both the words are same.
Father and son effect. Some aspects passed down. Somebody said. Okay. next chapter is entitled Hiranyakashipu terrorizes the universe. Anything you remember in this chapter? But he was dissatisfied. So the demigods approach Lord, and then Lord, here also demigods are approaching Lord, but then Lord says, "Don't worry, his time is falling, and he will be vanquished, and especially when he pleases or offends his own son Prahlad, that will be definitely, I think." Qualities of Prahlad are mentioned as you all told this verse. So Mr. Maharaj's questions that how can parents who are affectionate to their children, how did Hiranyakashipu chastise such a noble son? So that leads to the next chapter, fifth chapter. What is the contents of fifth chapter?
Instruction to fathers.
Instructions to father. What's the words? Sadhamanye asurvaryatena sada samudvigna niyama sadgrahat idvananda rupam anandaya pito grahavatana adanta gopi puna punasharvita sharvanam Dursatagatir Vishnu Durashayaye Gavirartamanina Andeyana These are some beautiful verses. So Prahlad's education under Shukracharya's son's instructions and devotion, teachers chastise and teach Prahlad, next meeting of Prahlad and Hiranyakashipu. And then in this chapter we also see how Hiranyakashipu becomes so brutally angry that he is attempting to kill Prahlad. What is the analogy he gives? Anybody remembers?
After
Huh?
Oh yeah, from the
Axe is, you are like axe handle, and axe is Vishnu. So Vishnu is the axe, and the handle is you. Where the handle is made of what? Chandan. And but we are like part of wood, na? Chandan is also coming from trees, wood, and you are made the handle to use as handle for axe to cut. So that's the. See, everyone thinks we are good now. We are like Chandan. He doesn't understand. We have to grind Chandan for lot. We'll start at some, I think, sometime 2 o'clock. For the Vrindavan, we are doing darshan 4 o'clock or 4:30. 4:30 darshan. They are so pleased with your service. Prabhuji told me that I again one time. I said, let you finish this event, then we'll think about the next one. Last day. So so in this chapter we see that Shraddha and Amalika are teaching Prahlad about any friend and enemy. So this principle, so Prahlad is not happy, thinks this is so corrupt. So then meeting him, we recited this verse, what is the best you have learned? Let me know. So he tells that best is that don't be engrossed in this world and go to Vana. Vrindavan. So he says, hey, you are not taking care, some enemies are entering in disguise. So they inquire from Prahlad, they affectionately ask, Other boys are not like you. Who's intelligence? He's saying, what is the cat? Rat is there. मुझे भी पहले लगा किटन जैसे ही लग रहा है तो राइट. So Lord's Maya created concept of friend and equity. Crocodiles and demons men falling in samsara. So pleasing the Lord destroys Kushu Buddhi. So no one is my friend anyway. Everyone is eternal servant of Krishna. So that is the Prahlad Maharaj's understanding, and that's what. So Vaishnava thinking or Vaikuntha thinking, friendly for Lord's service, praise, appreciate another service, not condemn. Vaikuntha competition, no envy, not be proud of our own service. Everyone is allowed to serve to the best of his ability. Lord's different dictation to devotees to serve and not devotees to forget. Tesham Supraitana. So that is the Vaikuntha mentality in terms of service, non-envy, dominant. वदानी गोप्यानि साधुनां नित्यं स्थापनाया अस्ति अस्वा परदृष्टीनां अमृतोदास्ता कृष्णा. Why this verse is quoted? So Krishna, this which pastime is this? Govardhan pastime. So then Krishna is telling to Nanda Maharaj that sadhus keep no secrets. So why you are keeping this secret? Why is this festival? I am your son only. So no conception of I and mine, friend and enemy. Swaparadashtina. Swapara. So no difference. All jivas are similar. Body is made of 5 elements. So Lord made my intelligence different. They are asking who corrupted your intelligence. He said just Lord made man. So my consciousness attracted to one. Like iron is attracted to magnet. So teachers start chastising and saying things like, "We will teach you a good lesson." So then that you are like sandalwood forest axe. So again he is brought, again is asked, again he tells the Kannavada Bhakti. This time he becomes angry again and says, you are only doing something. Before he actually tells, they only tell that we are not teaching, it's national. Naisar Viki. Don't accuse a Brahmana. Then he asks, if teachers did not teach, where you got it? So then he's quoting these 2 verses of Prahlad Maharaj telling. We discuss that. And then power of serving a Vaishnava. Nesham Matis power. Nesham power. Rajobhishek. These are, so he orders to kill twice and all means not just once, multiple times. But still, they failed. So unfavorable son is like, this is name of body, so it should be killed, cut off. That is mentioned. Nice program, snakes. Tortured, thrown. So then he is thinking, I could not kill him. I think I am in trouble. So then Chanda Mother tells that don't worry. Each child will teach him and our father will come and he will train. So he's back to school. So Prahlad, on the contrary, began to teach his friends.
This is becoming praise.
So that leads to the next chapter. Prahlad instructs his schoolmates. Sixth chapter. What is there in sixth chapter? Instruction. But what is the first instruction or part of instruction? Kaumaram achit pragyo dharma bhagatamina dharma adruvam. So what Prahlad Maharaj takes as theme, because he is teaching to small children. So then what is Prahlad Maharaj taking to theme? They may say that abhi we are children, let us play. We will take to bhakti later in life. So Prahlad Maharaj takes the theme of, he tells whole life. After he goes in sleeping, 20 years will go in playing, 20 years will go in old age. So Prahlad Maharaj is coming to the point that this is the right time. Otherwise the time will go. You may think that oh, this is the time of playing or this is not the right time. But that is one of the things. Anything else? Nature of this world. What is the highlight of that? That is not anything else, anything striking teaching of Prahlad Maharaj. One verse comes, 24th verse. Tasmat sarveshu bhuteshu dayam kuntasodham bhavam ashram mucha ya pushyate lokshitra. So one shows compassion and affection to all living beings and be their well-wisher, and please give up your demonic nature. Thus the Supreme Lord will be satisfied. This is how we can satisfy, show compassion and affection to all beings and be their well-wisher. So these are some. So Bhagavad Dharma is what Prahlad Maharaj is teaching you. That is mentioned. Next verse we just said. So material happiness comes automatically. So this is the whole breakdown of life. So then he talks about family life. One is bound by roots of eviction and uncontrolled senses. Money is sweeter than honey. Wife, kind and sympathetic, pleasing husband. Children with their broken words, very pleasing to hear. Elderly parents. Daughter, especially dear to father. Furniture, animals and servants give comfort. But it is like silk moth becomes imprisoned in its own cocoon. One is bound by material conditions because of genitals and tongue. So himself is making. So therefore Prahlad Maharaj is telling about household life. Human purpose is defeated, time wasted. He is spending most of his time to money and he is going to cheat and not aware that he will be punished for this. Etc. etc. They are bound more and more tighter, and therefore the next part says how one should worship the Supreme Personality of God. There is no impediment or difficulty. Qualities of Lord. The Supreme Controller is present everywhere. He is one yet present everywhere. Super Soul. To atheists he appears on it. Deya Tushyati Adokshata. This is how it will Tushyati Adokshata. Okay, so that's how. So then the children have this inquisitiveness. We are together, same age. Where did you get this knowledge? Then I got from Narada. But how did you hear from Narada? So that leads to the next chapter. In the next chapter, what Prahlad learned in the womb. That's the title. So the whole thing. Chapter.
Because when we were so angry, when all the animals,
Yeah, so all the demigods, all the sages, everyone start Prajapati, Siddhas, they all start praying, worshipping, offering their prayers. And what was the theme of those prayers? Save us and our sense enjoyment or our service.
now we can sing, now we can dance again.
Yeah, so whatever we could do,
populations of sacrifice.
yeah, whatever we could do which was given as service or was instituted has been reinstated. So that's the constant theme of all this.
Lord said that there would be Allah is there, so give up your life. And at last, Krishna Pastor says, is actually what you consider your joy.
Jai and Vijay.
It is not your service, it is my service. We can get,
Yeah.
or it is not even of the proper time. I will do this service.
And so Prabhupada was telling that you are doing everything. You actually motivated the learners to class, and again you get them to make them learn how to be busy, and then you are again coming to this one. Again you are giving
From beginning to end, it's all
You make me only giving hope.
give no details that. So children appreciate, teachers are afraid. Hiranyakashipu rebukes Prahlad. So this we discussed just now. So he says that everyone is getting powerful to spirit Lord. Our only enemies are controlled mind.
also point was where we are talking about Prabhupada was not a general guru, he was a teacher. That is why he managed to now he was curious. Because he was talking himself was
He was making others also. Yeah. Therefore, Srila Prabhupada himself, he faced so many challenges. Because Prabhupada would say they are all afraid that whole their material civilization will be turned upside down if they accept Krishna consciousness, which I have already tried to preach. Therefore, they were. Prabhupada said that when I came, they did not know that I am coming for this purpose. Otherwise, they would not give me the initially. So, like that also Prabhupada. So like that, Hiranyakashipu appears. Nrsimhadev appears. The fight. Different photos. See the next one. Prabhuji is sharing that how Devatas, when the fight was going on, sometimes Narasimha would just leave Hiranyakashipu and then it will appear as if he may take an upper hand, so they will be afraid. They should not see us, that we are having a good look at the fight and enjoying Hiranyakashipu. So they are not Shuddha Bhakta, they are not still fully dependent on Lord's. That is
people are actually God is giving them some chance to destroy their
so a devotee has faith in all these. Prabhupada, when he speaks, he has full faith in these things. So wondered, who is this? Jai Narasimha.
कहाँ से बेटा
different analogies of insect or Garuda getting slip from his hand. Demigods are perturbed. Garuda plays with a snake. The demon thought that Lord was afraid that demonic thought process. Again he tried to attach it. You notice that Charya say he was looking in the heart. Yeah, it's my place. How come there is so much of envy, anger in such a place? So, everything roared, hair was scattered, lotus tree made earth appear to slip into such anger. Finding no one to fight, Lord sat on the throne. No one came forward, and then demigods celebrated victory, offered prayers. So these are the prayers different demigods offer, so that we discussed mostly to do with how we reinstated in our position or service. So Vishnu Parshada, etc. Okay, so we'll take a short break and then we'll continue after the break. Hare Krishna.